Hello everybody, and today I am back after a long gap with another judgment which has really made headlines since yesterday, and a lot of discussion and other things are being happening regarding to that. It is regarding the euthanasia case, which Supreme Court has allowed euthanasia in people who are bedridden and have no hope of surviving. This is in Writ Petition Civil number 215 of 2005, civil original jurisdiction filed by Common Cause, a registered society versus the Union of India and another. So, in the right to live with dignity, the court has included that the smoothing of the process of dying in case of terminally ill patient or a person in persistent vegetative state with no hope of recovery. Basically, it is meant for those who fall under this category. This writ petition is preferred under Article 32 of the Constitution of India, whereby the petitioner, the registered society, seeks to declare that right to die with dignity as a fundamental right within the fold of the right to live with dignity, guaranteed under Article 21 of the Constitution. Now, the issue to issue directions to the respondent to adopt suitable procedure in consultation with the state government where necessary to ensure that persons of deteriorated health or terminally ill patient should be able to execute a document titled My Living Will and Attorney Authorization, which can be presented to the hospitals for appropriate actions in the event of the executant being admitted to the hospital with serious illness which may threaten termination of life of the executant, to appoint committee of experts including doctors, social scientists and lawyers to study the aspect of issuing guidelines as to the living wills and to issue and further appropriate directions and guidelines as may be necessary. Many judgments have been quoted in this particular while coming to the conclusion of this judgment, and two of the more famous ones are Airedale's case, where the decision was relating to withdrawal of artificial measures for continuance of life by a physician, and Gyan Kaur, wherein it is observed that it is not lawful for a doctor to administer a drug to his patient to bring his death, even though that course is promoted by a humanitarian desire to end his suffering, and however great that suffering may be. Reaching the conclusion, one of the most important observation is the law of the land as existing today is that no one is permitted to cause death of another, including a physician, by administering a lethal drug, even if the objective is to relieve the patient from pain and suffering. An adult human being of conscious mind is fully entitled to refuse medical treatment or to decide not to take medical treatment, and may decide to embrace the death in natural way. Euthanasia, as the meaning of the word suggests, is an act which leads to a good death. Some positive act is necessary to characterize the action of euthanasia. Euthanasia is also commonly called assisted suicide due to the above reasons. Importantly, it is opined that in cases of incompetent patients who are unable to take an informed decision, the best interest principle be applied, and such decision be taken by specified competent medical experts and be implemented after providing a cooling period to enable aggrieved persons to approach the court of law. After an exhaustive analysis on this particular issue, including several judgments and courts. The judgment has been running into 538 pages, and at the end, this writ petition is allowed in the manner stating that the right to die with dignity as fundamental right has already been declared by the Constitution bench. Secondly, we declare that an adult human being having mental capacity to take an informed decision has right to refuse medical treatment, including withdrawal from life-saving devices. And thirdly, a person of competent mental faculty is entitled to execute an advance medical directive in accordance with safeguards. Thus concluding the discussion on this particular judgment, I thank your important judgment. This is Vandana Vaidya, advocate and patent attorney. Thank you.